Hey guys, how are you? It's been a while once again. I've just had a very big move. I'm finally on my own and it's been a while since I filmed and I finally have the day off, so I thought I'd film a video. Today is not going to be any makeup related video. We might talk about makeup later throughout the video. But today is gonna be a video for you to get to know me a little better, so I thought I'd just answer some questions, and I have my little glass of wine with me, so you and I can have like an intimate time to get to know each other and just ask silly questions. I just literally have like questions in front of me from like the internet, so yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so the first question: who are your top 3 lady heroes? My first is Wonder Woman. No kidding. I love her so much. I love the movie and I just love the actress and everything what Wonder Woman stands for. I do really like her. She is probably my #1 favorite hero. Number two, I don't know. I don't really have, I guess, a lot of women figure hero in my life. I'd say like if we were talking about like superheroes, yeah, that was like Wonder Woman, just like a hero. Michelle Obama, like she's pretty amazing. I love her, everything she says and again she stands for. I think she's a very brilliant, smart woman, and probably Oprah, because everyone loves Oprah, so yeah. When you were little, what did you want to be? When I was little, I've always wanted to be a singer. I grew up always being surrounded by like music, and I've always just enjoyed singing. Even now, like I do theater, which involves singing. I did give up on that dream because I realized there's so many other people better at singing than me, but I still do enjoy singing. I play the piano, I sing every day almost, and just if you get to know me better, I'll just start humming or singing out of nowhere, and this is just kind of like a habit of mine. But yeah, when I was little, I wanted to be a singer, and yeah, that's basically all I ever wanted to be. Who do you think should run for president in the next few years? Honestly, I have very little knowledge about politics, but all I know is that Donald Trump is a joke. So probably like anybody else but Donald Trump. I live in Canada, so like it doesn't really affect me all that much. For like Canadian prime ministers, like I have no idea like about any of that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna skip that question because I know nothing about politics. My best friend knows everything about politics and she will update me on it sometimes, but even then I sometimes still have no idea what she's like saying. So yeah, another fact about me: don't know politics. What's the best book you've read so far this year ever? Well, first of all, I don't read books, but I did read one book, and so I'm just gonna say that book is my favorite. It's not even really a book, it's like a poem book by Rupi Kaur. I don't know how to say her last name, but it's Milk and Honey, and that poetry book is very well known. It really did hit me really hard, and that book was a read for sure. I have the sequel to it, so I'm gonna probably be reading that one soon. I'm just so lazy to read books, I never do, but I probably should. This is in like one of my New Year goals to read more books and things like that, but yeah, Milk and Honey, I definitely do recommend to the people who like reading poetry books, or even if you don't like reading books like me. I went through that book really fast and it was very relatable, so yeah, I do recommend that book. What makes you feel afraid? I feel afraid, I don't know. This sounds kind of like really deep, but I'm afraid, well, I'm afraid of a lot of things. I'm afraid of I'm afraid of being lonely, but it's something that I've been getting better at. I know being alone is hard, but nobody should be afraid of it. So I'm not, I guess I'm not afraid of it, but I just always crave human company, and it makes me feel like really comfortable when people are around. So I'm a very like people person, although at times I like to have my own time for sure, but I do like having people around constantly. So just the thought of like, am I gonna be alone like forever, that scares me. But I mean, I'm blessed enough to have people around me who like wants to hang out with me and wants to be my friend. So right now I'm pretty good, I'm settled in, but in the future you never know. What's your most embarrassing childhood story? I honestly don't have much memory of my childhood. It amazes me when people have like memories of their childhood like from when they're like 2 or 3, because like I literally have like zero memories of like when I was a kid, including me being embarrassed like when I was a child. I have like a very intense story though. I personally don't remember it, but my parents told me about this. Apparently, when I was little, I was walking around the park with my uncle, and I was sucking on a spoon, and I fell, and the spoon literally stabbed the back of my throat when I fell when I was a kid. I don't remember this at all, and they had to take me to the hospital, and I had to get like throat stitching and stuff like that. And I don't remember any of that, but like when they told me, I kind of freaked out because I'm like, oh hey, I could have died. But yeah, I guess that's a scary childhood memory that I don't really remember but been told. If you had the option of adopting a baby fox or a baby koala, which one would you choose? I could see me adopting a baby fox over a koala. Baby koala would be so cute, but then all it would do is like cuddle a tree and that's it. And I would want like, I'm definitely not a cat person. I love dogs. I don't like cats because I think cats hate me. If I see a cat that's like really nice, like I always get surprised. My friend has a cat and his cat is literally like a dog. So like maybe I'll own that cat if I ever own a cat, but would never happen. Probably baby fox because I don't know, I feel like foxes are more like out there, kind of like more like a dog. Feel like I could like cuddle the fox to go to bed and stuff like that. I don't know. So yeah, fox. These are really stupid questions. Let me see if I can find better ones. What's your dream job? My dream job would be a Hollywood actress, but I mean, I've talked about this on my channel like a little bit. I want to be an actress. It's something, one of the reasons why I came to Toronto, because I want to act. Right now I'm not finding gigs or anything like that because I want to get settled in first and things like that. But my dream job is to be a Hollywood actress, but like I do want to start off with like theater acting and then eventually go into TV and film. I know acting industry is really hard for a girl like me to make in because first of all, let's just say I've had a lot of thought about this, and the fact that I'm Asian does kind of like put me down, makes me feel down about how I will succeed in the Hollywood world, because everyone knows like that Hollywood is racist or whatever. But like, I mean, I still believe in myself. I still believe that one day I'll be maybe able to do it. That's just how I have like everything set in my mind. But there were definitely times when I just wanted to give up and I didn't want to become an actress because I didn't think I was good enough, or I'm not gonna make it like out of these billion people in the world who wants to be an actress for Hollywood and all this kind of things. But like, also just even acting on a small stage makes me really happy. So even if I don't make it to Hollywood, even if I don't make it to the big film industry, like just acting for short films or just little stage plays still make me happy, and that's why I want to become an actress. So I still want to pursue that part of me. Maybe I will go to school for something else, but and get a different job, but in the goal is to keep doing acting as long as I can. What do I love about myself the most? I guess to say what I love about myself the most is I went through a lot of things growing up, and I had to mature because of that pretty fast. So a lot of people who meet me like are surprised when I tell them, oh, I'm 18, and because to them I seem more mature for an normal 18-year-old. I guess like I like the fact that I matured pretty fast, and that I feel like I'm a pretty genuine person. I just went through so many bullshit in my life that I can kind of read people easily. I can tell when someone's genuine or someone's not, or like I've been through so many different colors in people that I just like to stay out of those people who will affect me in a negative way in my life. So just being genuine when you meet people is something really important, and that's what people notice when you first see them. So I feel like that quality in me is probably what I love about myself the most. What don't you like so much? What don't I like about myself? Well, there are a lot of flaws in me. I could go on about my flaws, but I guess my insecurities, I've been working on it for sure, but I definitely have a lot of insecurities for sure till this day, and I just wish I can own it and just be confident all the time. But obviously I'm still working on it, but I am way better than I was before. I went through a lot of body image anxiety and all the kind of troubles that you could go through, and I've just kind of built myself to love myself more. I'm still getting there, but I still have those insecurities inside me that I'm still working on. If you could be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose? That's such a good question. If you could be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose? Reality TV show. Does it have to be a reality TV show? Can I just say like any TV show? I'm just gonna say any TV show, not reality TV show. If I could be in a TV show, I would love to be in Sherlock, BBC Sherlock. To the people who know me very well, I love Sherlock. I live, die, breathe for Benedict Cumberbatch. I literally cried when he got married because I thought I was gonna get married to him. I would love to be in Sherlock because that's what got me into Sherlock, his acting, and I also love Martin Freeman so much. And also I feel like the life in like just like going on adventures with like Sherlock all the time with these like murder cases would be like so friggin' cool. Like, I mean, I would like to learn some of the stuff, and maybe I could be like the next blogger for Sherlock, who knows. What is the one thing you regret in life the most? I really wish I could have a time machine to go back in time and fix all the mistakes I made in life. But one thing I really regret is I wish I could take the time machine back to when I gave away the first horse I owned. It's a whole nother story. That story could go on for hours and I'd be in tears. Don't want to talk about it, but yes, I used to horseback ride for 8 years. It's something that I'm still very passionate about, but I'm not doing anymore. But I really miss it, want to go back to it. But I used to own a horse, and there's like a whole story behind it, but because of reasons I had to give the horse away, and it was the most saddest part in my life, when I had to give that horse away. When was that? I started horseback riding when I was in grade 3, and I had to give away the horse when I was in grade 6. So I was still really young, and people were telling me, oh, you're really young, you'll have like so much potential in life, it's not just this horse that you'll come by. But like, just because I was so young, just because I was so hurt, I feel like that scar just kind of like was left there for a really long time, and it's still there. It's something that still makes me really sad and tear up till this day. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. And to openly talk about things, I did have a depression for a bit in my lifetime, and I feel like everything really peaked once I had to give my pony away. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, so let's move on to another question. What do you think you cook or bake the best? I personally love cooking and baking. If I had to choose one of them, maybe cooking, but I love baking so much. Back when I was in BC, whenever I was bored, when I was just like doing nothing, I would always get myself up and bake, and it was the best feeling after like I made a cheesecake, or I don't know, after I made something and like my mom and my sister would eat it and they're like so happy about it. That'd be like literally my best day, like best part of my day, like them being like so happy while they're eating it. Are you proud of what you're doing with your heart and time right now? Why or why not? Yes, I am. I mean, I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend, and I moved to a whole place like to myself, and you know, like I'm in Toronto and I'm still going through a lot of this, but I'm handling everything great. My friends are helping me through it, and my mind is in like such a great place right now. So like I have thrown out everything that's toxic in my life, all the people or all the just things that were making me feel stressed out or upset, and just I'm slowly clearing everything out, and me moving into this new place helped me a lot because it just made me feel really good about what I can do and what I'm capable of. I know if I have my mind set on something that I really want to do, I know that I'll be able to do it. So like everything that's happening right now, I love it so much. I'm in the city, I'm here, I love going to work. My work is amazing. I have friends, and you know, like everything is just going so perfect and smoothly right now, knock on wood. But I am really happy with where my heart and where this time is at right now, and that is why. Which famous person would you like to be best friends with? I low-key kind of want to be best friends with Kylie Jenner, just because I think she's super pretty and she has her like life really figured out for like an 18-year, or no, she's not 18, she's like what, 20 now. I think she has her like life really well together, and I don't know, I think she's super cool. I feel like I'd be down to be friends with her. Or oh my god, I want to be best friends with Ryan Reynolds. He seems like a hilarious person, just not like outside of just Deadpool. Like when I see his tweets or like Instagram posts, I just think he's like a pretty hilarious person. So I would love to get to know Ryan Reynolds, although like he's way older than me, like and he's also dating like my girl crush. He's married to my girl crush, which is Blake Lively. I really like, I'm a huge fan of her. What is a dream you've never said out loud? I've said it out loud to very two close friends of mine, but now I guess I'm sharing it to the world. I said my dream is an actress, but I do have another like long-term dream, which is to go back to horseback riding. That's something I will always miss and want to do. So once I'm successful in life, I want to go back to horseback riding. What makes you feel most alive? I feel most alive when I'm surrounded by good people, just good vibes, good music, and just when I'm just feeling myself and all these just good energy all around. That's when I feel the most alive. That's when I feel like I can be me. I feel like I can just dance, sing, do whatever, and just being around people who are just filled with good energy, good vibes, makes me like so alive and literally just blooms me. When you first meet me, I'll be pretty, I'm a shy person, but once you get to know me, like, well, when you first meet me, I'm a pretty shy person. I'm a very awkward person. I don't know what to say. I think about things way too much. I'm like, oh, what if I say this? They're gonna think I'm a loser, or like, I like calculate things too much in my head, and I calculate things way too much in my head, so I can't be normal around you. I'm usually shy, but usually there's a breaking point. There's usually something that a person does to like make me feel comfortable around them. Usually like some kind of gesture to let me know that they feel like they like me and they feel comfortable around me. Then I feel like I can open up to that people and be weird, be myself, be confident. I won't open up completely until like I feel like I'm okay being weird around you. Or if you're being weird around me, I'd feel so good, and I feel confident enough for me to be weird around you. So when people say like, oh, this person's weird, like, I don't think that being weird is a terrible thing. I actually think being weird is good. I like people who are unique, who has like some kind of distinct personality when I meet them. I don't like just bland, just whatever personalities. I like it when I can see the spark in people. I like it when I see the uniqueness in somebody, and that's what takes me to be me in front of you. When someone just looks on their phone the whole time when they're with me, I don't know what to do around that person, because that person's not talking to me, they're looking on their phone, and I just take that as, okay, you don't want to talk to me, I won't talk to you, I'll look on my phone too. So I'll just be doing the same thing. I'm not gonna be like, oh, so how's it going, like trying to blah 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 when you're just looking on your phone. A lot of people may think like I'm a very awkward person or whatever, but once you get to know me, I am not. Next question is, what did your last relationship teach you? First of all, last relationship taught me a lot of things actually. First of all, I was in that relationship for 2 years, and I was 16 when I got in that relationship, and I thought I was gonna get married to him. I settled the minute we started dating. I fell in love with him right away. And I just feel like me when I was 16 thinking, oh, I'm gonna get married to this guy. This first guy that I ever actually dated was a mistake from there. So just like learning to take things more slowly, learning to love myself first before giving anybody else I love more than I give to myself. Being able to be mature and handle things very well. Just always taking time, I feel like, is what I learned from my last relationship. I'm not planning on going into a relationship anytime soon, just because I did get out of a 2-year relationship, and so I just want to take my time, just loving myself first, just learn everything. I know this is such a cliche thing to say, but like it's true. Like I jumped into that relationship like devoting myself into this person, and like the last 2 years I haven't like taken time to like look after myself and all these things. So I'm doing things for myself now and doing what I want and what I deserve, and so I'm really happy about being single. And you know, like this last relationship has taught me a lot in life. And yeah, I guess just taking time and loving myself first before I go into any other relationship. Do you prefer dating just one person and see where it goes, or dating multiple people until you make a decision? I am not a cheater. Like I have like this thing for like cheaters. Like I can tell when you're a cheater, and I just don't do that stuff, and I would never cheat on a person. just because I think it's just really immature, and it's just a lot of insecurities in that person. You know, so I would definitely say I prefer dating one person and see where it goes compared to just dating multiple people at a time. It's just not my thing. I know my friend, I have a couple of friends who are poly something. I don't really remember. I don't know the terms very well. Excuse my gender language, but she's dating multiple guys right now, and she's okay with that. She's loving that, and I'm really happy and proud for her. But for myself, I just I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. What are you most grateful for in your life? I'm grateful for my family, because without my family, I wouldn't be here. They helped me so much on my move and growing up and making decisions. I'm just really thankful for them, and I am very thankful for my best friend that's in the city here with me. She's helped me a lot, so much throughout. It's unbelievable how much she helped me out through this whole crazy time struggling. So I'm thankful for that. I have her and my family. It's really a blessing to have people in your life who supports you. What's your favorite TV show on Netflix? Okay, so let's go on. Obviously, I talked about BBC Sherlock. BBC Sherlock is my #1. Bob's Burgers. Everyone who's watching Bob's Burgers, you know why I love Bob's Burgers. If you're not watching Bob's Burgers right now, you need to go and watch Bob's Burgers right now. I'm actually so surprised because after hanging out with multiple people here, like who've never watched Bob's Burger, I got every single person hooked on it. So I promise you, if you start watching it, you're gonna thank me. So Bob's Burgers, I love BoJack Horseman. I know like a lot of uncles and like a lot of older age men watch BoJack Horseman, but like personally I relate to it so fucking much, and it's like that show is like, it's supposed to be kind of like lighthearted, but like so many things like that's brought up in there is like so deep, and I feel like being made it, like if it was to be acted by a real person, it's just too deep and too sad. And that's why like having horses, cats in like a human form and all this kind of crazy kind of thing that's going on in there kind of makes up for everything that deep and kind of like background like story that they're trying to tell you, trying to like make it like less sad and like less, I don't know, so like intense. It just makes it up for it so well. The newest season 4 was really intense. It was kind of really hard for me to watch, but first 3 seasons it was great. I definitely do recommend BoJack Horseman if you are into that kind of stuff. And my 4th favorite Netflix TV show, and is that all the TV show I've watched on Netflix? Sherlock. I've watched Series of Unfortunate Events, didn't really like it all that much. Oh yeah, Big Mouth. I love Big Mouth. I know I'm naming all these animation like TV shows on Netflix. I prefer actually animation over like real person acting on Netflix. I don't know why. But yeah, so those are probably like my favorite shows on Netflix right now. My favorite artist. Who's your favorite artist? I have a lot of favorite artists. I'll be listening to like this music and then next like a total opposite genre next minute. I personally really enjoy like back in the day songs. I do really like Aerosmith, Eagles, Queen, all those bands. Hotel California is one of my favorite songs. I do still love rap music though. I love Amine. He's not as known, but like if you guys know the song Caroline, he's the one who rapped that. I like Amine. So it's gonna be Amine, Epic High. Hyuna is my another favorite K-pop. I went to her concert. I have like a review vlog of that in my other videos. You can go ahead and watch that if you'd like. I was freaking out a lot, so it might be hard to understand me, and I like Zion T a lot. For American pop, I really like Maroon 5. Not the new Maroon 5, I like the old Maroon 5 when he sang like She Will Be Loved, This Love, and like all this kind of like, his older music's better than his new music. His new music is just really mainstream now, but I still do enjoy him, but just not as much. I don't know, like I'm not picky about music. I love music. I'll listen to anything but like screamo and like metal, like heavy metal. That's like the only music I won't listen to, but I love Queen. so much. I love the Beatles. The Beatles' "Hey Jude" is my anthem. I ran for like president in high school, and my logo was "Vote for Team Jude," and I had that whole thing going on. But I love the Beatles. I don't have like a single song by them that I dislike. I truly love every single song they have, and yeah. So if you're with me and you put on any song, I'll probably like tune to it. Also, I don't really listen to like house or like techno or electric or that kind of music all that often. I'll listen to it if I'm at a party or a dance, but I won't like go and find and listen to those. This video is getting really long. It's gonna be a really long time to edit all of these, so I feel like I should end it now. But in the future, if you have any questions about me, I'm more than welcome to talk to you, or I'm more than welcome to make another video of this. Just message me and I'll answer that question directly, or if I get enough questions, I'll just make another video. But I just thought I had so many tutorials and things like that on my channel, and I just wanted you guys to know me better, and hopefully these questions kind of showed like a little better, just the little things that you didn't really know much about me. I really think about YouTube a lot, but I've been so busy. It's crazy. I can't make time to make these videos, but I do enjoy it when I actually do. We'll see how long it takes me to edit and actually get this video up, but once it's up there, make sure to subscribe and like. You can follow me on my social media, rubyjudy_ for Instagram, and rubyjudy_MUA on Twitter. I think that's it for today. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be back soon. I'm in my new apartment. I can do like a little room tour, although it's not that big. So if you guys like to see anything else, just let me know, and I just hope all of you are doing well. And thanks for tuning in once again, and Happy New Year.